If you're selling physical products, you've got to ship them. Shipping in WooCommerce works by first setting up shipping zones, then adding methods to those zones, and lastly, rates to your methods. So let's dig in. First, double check that shipping is set as you need it in the General tab of your store's WooCommerce settings. Shipping will be enabled for any of the choices besides the Disable Shipping and Shipping Calculation setting. The other shipping choices we hope are self-explanatory, but feel free to read our docs on the general settings to learn more. Let's now focus on shipping zones. You can think of shipping zones as containers for your rules and rates. You can create as many zones as you want and add as many methods and rates to that zone as your needs require. For this video, let's assume you at least have 2 zones for selling to different countries, zip codes, or states. We'll set one for shipping in your store's country and one for the rest of the world. To start, head to WooCommerce, Settings, then Shipping. You'll begin on the Shipping Zone submenu. There you'll have a big purple explanation of shipping zones. Also, you'll find a zone called Rest of the World already created for you. Let's set up a couple of methods for your store's country to walk you through the settings. Start by giving the zone a name, like USA. Then select the regions for this zone. In our case, we'll only add the United States. Start typing, and you'll be able to select the appropriate country. Note you can limit it to specific states by typing the name of that state, or to specific zip codes by selecting the Limit to Specific Zip/Postcodes link below the region text field. You can use wildcards and ranges for the zip codes. A wildcard being CB23*, that catches any postcode that begins with CB23, and ranges being 90210 ... through 99,000. Once everything is set as you'd like, save your changes. We can now add shipping methods to our zone. Under the Shipping Methods column, select the plus icon in the appropriate zone to add a method. You can also add methods by selecting the zone's name, or when you hover over the zone, select View. Back to our plus icon, selecting it will make a pop-up appear. In the drop-down, you'll be able to choose from 3 different methods: flat rate, free shipping, and local pickup. Flat rate is a fixed rate you charge to that zone. It does have a few placeholders that allow for some mathematical rates. For example, calculate charges based on the quantity of items in the cart, or charge 10% of the total order cost for shipping. Free shipping is free shipping. It doesn't charge for shipping and can be triggered with a coupon, a minimum order amount, or both. You can use this as a sales tactic where shipping might be built into the cost of the product. Finally, local pickup gives customers the option to pick up their orders from your store. This also has an optional cost if you feel it is needed. Let's add flat rate and local pickup to the zone we created. First select flat rate and then select Add Shipping Method. Now select flat rate to open its settings. Here you can set the title, choose whether or not it's taxable, and set the cost. Like mentioned earlier, there is more to the cost field than meets the eye. While you can set a simple flat rate like $8, there are 3 placeholders you can use to calculate your flat rate: quantity for the quantity of the items, cost for the total cost of the order, and fee for a percentage-based fee. Here are examples using each of those placeholders. If you want to charge $3 for each item in the cart, you type the placeholder quantity, shortened to QTY, surrounded by brackets, multiplied by the desired rate, 3 in this example. If you want to charge 10% of the total cost, you type the placeholder cost, surrounded by brackets, multiplied by the percentage rate of the total order cost. If you want to charge 15% of the total cost with a minimum shipping cost of $10, you type open bracket, fee, % equals the desired percentage, in our case 15 in quotations, then min, which is MIN, underscore fee, equals with the desired minimum shipping cost, in our case 10 in quotations. Once you're set, select Save Changes. Finally, let's add local pickup. You can follow the previous steps starting from the main shipping zone submenu, or take a little shortcut by selecting USA in the breadcrumbs, then add shipping method. Select local pickup from the dropdown, and then add shipping method. You can set the title, tax status, and add a flat cost for this method if needed. Once you've set local pickup, make sure to save changes. Your shipping zone for the US is now ready. Your customers in the United States will have the options to choose a fixed flat rate or come pick up their order. Thanks for watching.